Hello everyone and thank you for being part of the United chapter, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you. As long as it's posted, as long as it's Manchester United related, right about here at the United chapter with me, your very host, Abu KALS. I'm definitely right here to give you the latest, and we're definitely going to be talking about two wonderful football players, and that's Rasmus Hojlund and also Mason Greenwood. You will remember that Rasmus Hojlund's deal is really a deal that's done and dusted, I must say. A lot has been said, and a lot is quite in the media about Rasmus Hojlund. But what is the reality and what's definitely happening with Manchester United and Rasmus Hojlund? All this in this transfer show. And also, you'll remember that Manchester United has been linked to a couple of football players, and plus Amrabat has also been in there. A lot of football players really to talk about. So let's get the party started. Let's start with what's happening with Rasmus Hojlund in Manchester United. I will be noted that Manchester United has been on the hunt for a number 9 after Cristiano Ronaldo left Manchester United. Really, United has not had a proper number 9. I know it's had Wout Weghorst, it's had Anthony Martial, but Anthony Martial has always been on injuries. He's injury prone, and Wout Weghorst really didn't impress. We thought Wout Weghorst would really score quite a number of goals, but despite the fact that he played well when he was on, but there were no goals, and the main issue as to why he was brought to United is to score goals. So there were no results to show, and Manchester United definitely parted ways with Wout Weghorst, and the reality is Anthony Martial is the football player, the number 9 the Manchester United was really left with. Despite the fact that, despite the fact that Marcus Rashford really came in a few times and played as a number 9 and impressed, but that's not his position and that's not where he desires to play. Not forgetting that also Jadon Sancho came on and played as a number 9, but he's not a number 9, so Manchester United has been on a big hunt for a number 9, but as it stands, I will be noted that Manchester United really, the hunt for a number 9 is done, as we definitely know that Rasmus Hojlund is going to be officially a Manchester United football player. There's nothing that's going to stop him from becoming a Manchester United football player after a £72 million bid was put in, and sorry, actually it wasn't put in, it was not even a bid really. What happened was Manchester United put in a bid worth £60 million, and this bid was rejected. And Atalanta, where the Danish professional football player plays, came out and said, we're giving you, we want £72 million. If you're taking the football player, he's available. If not, we're keeping him. We're not going into negotiations. So Manchester United looked at the deal and said, okay, it's really all right. We're going to spend a bit of money on a striker. So let's hope things go on quite well for the club, Manchester United, and United really have gone on and agreed the deal to sign the football player. What does that mean? Is there any point that this deal can be turned down at this moment in time? I do not think so. He is a Manchester United football player, and what we are waiting for is the official announcement of the football player. And once he is officially announced as a Manchester United football player, I think that will definitely be a great thing for the club, Manchester United. Do not forget that Paris Saint-Germain is one of the clubs that has been quite interested in the superstar, but he's not been into a move away to Paris Saint-Germain, with PSG having its worries with big stars and some very nice football players being on the bench. Really, I sort of he was not very interested. So it started sparkling now when Atalanta was playing Bournemouth, and really we anticipated there must have been something, because despite the fact that he was on the grounds, he didn't play. He just watched the game. He did not play. He did not appear. So people started anticipating that he's already agreed the move, or the club has agreed the move. So it breaks down. It comes to our notice. That the football players agreed the deal, and also the club, sorry, and also the club has agreed a deal to sign the football player. And we hope that really everything goes on quite well for the football player and for the club, Manchester United. We hope really things keep on moving on quite well and as anticipated. You can let us know where you're watching from, which part of the world you definitely are watching from, as we are right here to give you the latest in sports, but also mainly Manchester United. So we could definitely be seeing Rasmus Hojlund. Not could. We're gonna be seeing Rasmus Hojlund playing for the club Manchester United, and I think that's gonna be a very wonderful thing. I cannot wait to see Rasmus Hojlund playing for Manchester United. That's gonna be a wonderful deal, great deal. So him moving to Manchester United, that would really do quite a lot. Also, do not forget that the one and only Mason Greenwood is aging a return to Manchester United. His move to Manchester United really is getting very close, as we could be seeing him joining the club Manchester United again officially, as we already know that quite a number of people were worried about the official dressers of Manchester United, the kit manufacturers, Adidas, that they thought possibly they would have a problem with him returning to Manchester United. But Adidas put out a statement after speculation that they were heavily involved. Adidas came out and said they have nothing to do with club football. Whatever the coaches decide, whatever the manager decides, is nothing to do with them. And also, what the club does is entirely up to the club, not to Adidas as a company. So it was a bit tricky, I must say. But things really have moved on quite well for him. As Adidas said, they've got no problem with any football player as long as he's at good terms with the club. Then they are good to go, and that was something very positive from Adidas anyway. So, but they said they've got no involvement whatsoever with club, with football players and what they do at Manchester United. As long as they're okay with the football club, then they are good to go. So I think that would definitely be a very wonderful one. That would be a very good move for the club Manchester United. Let us know where you're watching from, which part of the world you definitely are watching from, and I think it's going to be a very brilliant move. I think it's going to be a very wonderful move for the club Manchester United. If Manchester United really can go on and get the two football players at United, get them playing, I think it would be a very wonderful duo. Still young football players. One is 20 years, the other one is 21. So if Manchester United can have Rasmus Hojlund plus Mason Greenwood, then definitely attacking a Manchester United is done. United won't be short of goals with the football star Rasmus Hojlund when Mason Greenwood is also available. Really, Mason Greenwood has always proved to the world that he is one of the best, if not the best. So I think it would definitely be a great thing for the club, Manchester United, and if really Manchester United go on and get the football player, then that would definitely be nice. That would be okay. Let us know what you think about the football player and what you think could be the best thing that Manchester United could do in this summer transfer window. Which football player do you want? Apart from Rasmus Hojlund joining, which football player do you want and would you wish Manchester United to sign? Otherwise, I think it's been great having a chat, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you don't know me certain whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as this sports and as long as this Manchester United related. Right about here at the United chapter with me, your very host, Abu KALS-The. Thank you and goodbye for now.